And we're back for another episode. In this episode we're going to be doing the Heavensturn event for 2019. And as always, hello from Mithrie. So we are here at the upper decks in Limsa Laminsa at 11:13. So we have to talk to Ino, so let's talk to him. So the quest is called Hogging the Spotlight. So the Ino Bugyo is in need of a helping hand. So you have the bearing of one who has seen more than their fair share of danger. Are you perchance one of the adventurers these lands are famous for? If so, I could certainly use your help. I am the Ino, part of a Far Eastern delegation come to share our Heavensturn customs with the good people of Eorzea. I have always found it fascinating that our celebrations of this momentous occasion are so similar and yet so different. You see, in the Far East, it is not a deity, but a totem animal which serves as herald for the coming year. And at long last, the boar shall ascend to its rightful place in the heavens. To mark the occasion, I commissioned Kabuto in its likeness, that all might bask in the glory of the most majestic and jovial of creatures. But I digress. I am in dire need of assistance and would gladly offer you one of these celebratory helms as compensation for your time. The task I have in mind should be markedly simpler than the adventures you're accustomed to. All I ask is that you take my faithful companion Ibu in tow and spread word that we will be handing out Advent mochi rice cakes as part of our celebration of Heavensturn. Speaking of rice cakes, are you familiar with the art of mochi? Yes, I guess, probably from previous years. That I should find an adventurer versed in the traditions of my homeland. The blessings of the boar are already upon us. To ensure our mochi is pounded to perfection, I've enlisted in the aid of a Cyclops, who should be hammering away as we speak right outside the city. Yet for all my efforts, no one has shown even the faintest glimmer of interest. That is why I would ask you to go in my stead. I sincerely doubt the good people of Limsa Laminsa would deny the invitation of an adventurer, especially one of the company of the Ibu here. Oink oink. He seems rather eager to get started. An excellent sign. Sorry. I leave the rest to you. Okie dokie. So, we should go this way. So speak with the troubled townsman. Okay, let's do it. So, would you happen to know what this boar's doing here? I know a come hither look when I see one, and the way he's been drinking me in is making me uncomfortable. Is that English? Heavensturn, you say, and there will be cakes. You can be sure I'll attend and eat my fair share. But are you certain it's the year of the boar? Word about town is that it's in the year of the cat. Then again, I never could remember the animals they celebrate over in the Far East. Any rate, thanks for the invitation. Oink. Okay. I'm confused as to what is even going on. So, yeah. The Heavensturn event each year is, I don't know. It's sort of like, let's remind you how weird life is for another year. I don't get it otherwise. So, what is it? Not more bad news, I hope. They're making ready for the Heavensturn celebration, but I thought it was cancelled. I've been waiting all year for another chance to eat those delicious sticky cakes. I can hardly wait. Okie dokie. Next. Oink oink oink. Okay, next. Oh, good, an adventurer. Would you mind giving me a hand doing away with this damn boar? What do you mean he's part of the Heavensturn celebration? The way I heard it, the whole thing's been called off on account of this brute causing all manner of trouble for the Far Eastern delegation. You've an honest face, I'd like to believe you. Well, if there really is going to be a celebration, I'd be a fool to pass up the chance to have more of those cakes. Oink. So, you are returned. Were the townsfolk receptive to our offerings of sweets and merrymaking? What's the boar got to do with it? I'm somewhat confused. It would seem someone has gone to great lengths to mislead the good people of Linza Laminza, but who would have caused to disrupt the Heavensturn celebration? Ha 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 ha. Like kittens drawn to gale catnip. They played right into my hands. Nico Bugyo, what are you doing here? As if I could stand idly by as you propagate this farce you call tradition, denying the regal feline the love and devotion it deserves. You poor misguided souls, did you truly believe our plans could be sabotaged with a few baseless rumours? You underestimate me at your peril. I have gained powerful new allies in Eorzea, allies that have poison cells to pounce on the very heart of your little celebration. The cat shall yet have his cream. You just wait and see. Yeah. Apologies, my friend. 'Tis clear now that his trouble has followed me here to Eorzea. As I mentioned before, custom dictates that we name a totem animal to herald the coming of the new year. It said the kami descended from the heavens and bestowed this duty upon 12 animals, who would serve one after the other in a cycle that repeats to this very day. And while the truth of the tale has long since been lost on to time, one thing is certain, the cat was not among the chosen, for there is no year of the cat. Even so, there are those who believe the cat was spurned by the other beasts and robbed of its place in the heavens. Seeking revenge for the alleged betrayal, these zealots labour tirelessly to foil any celebration that proclaims the ascent of a totem animal. The Neko Bugyo is their leader. That he should come all this way, and with allies, this bodes ill. So, great tidings from the pounding sites. Both areas are infested with strange cat-like creatures, attacking any and everything that approaches the mortars. Between them and the thunderous hammers of the Cyclops, collecting mochi for our Advent cakes is all but impossible. The Advent cakes, of course. There can be no celebration without a sufficient store. Surely there must be something we can do, or perhaps, So, Mithrie, yes, I thought I recognized you. No doubt those helicats would seem more like kittens to a hardened adventurer such as you. Please say that you will help us. We would be most grateful for any assistance you can offer. So, excellent. I shall return to the pounding sites and make ready for your arrival. Oink oink. You wish to join me? Very well. Come, Ibu. Let us be off. So, though the task may be daunting, there are but two pounding sites, one in the middle Lanosia to the southeast of Zypher Gate and in lower Lanosia to the east of the Salt Strand. Pray save what mochi you can from the mortars. Oh, yeah, I remember this. So these are fates that they're talking about, aren't they? Yeah. So we have to go to middle Lanosia. I remember these fates because they... So if I remember rightly, the fate involves... the guy is like pounding... Yeah, that's the one. So let's do the south. Yeah, I remember. Fine, it's been a year, but the years are going by so quickly these days, I'm not even noticing anymore. So yeah. And guys, sorry that by the time you're seeing this video, it's probably 6 months late, but whatever. Better late than never, as they say. I have explained why in multiple videos, what happened. So yeah. I just refuse to delete them. Okay, so we should... I don't know if we have to get gold, necessarily. But, yeah. Yeah, this one. So... Eek. Okay, so I got a cake. I'll get hit by that. So we just have to wait. That's 2. I mean, there's still 10 minutes left. Let's try and get like 10. Ooh. Fail. Oh. Okay. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna focus target this guy so I can see how long is left on the hammer. And he does a quick one. Yep. That's the bait you win. Okay, cool. Run out. Okay. I remember this from previous years. So there's a medium one, a really long one, and then after the really long one, a really short one. Okay, this is a really long one. Oh, crap. Coming out. Okay, so after the long one, there'll be a shorter one. Short. Tap targeting is so bad in this game. One thing I really recommend is have one. Look in the key bindings for the target closest one. I've got that assigned to middle click. It helps a lot. Okay. So we got another advent cake. I'll tell you what, let's deliver them now. What we have to the dude. Because we should have loads now. Yeah, we got 12. I think you only need 10 for gold. Yeah, you see, 12. They nearly finished the quest in one go. That was like a mile out of that. Thanks, lag. I delivered 13. So what it is, the way these fates work, is collectively we're all collecting cakes to give to this guy. But once it's done, once the bar here fills up, then it gives you a minute for everyone else to turn in theirs. That's how it works. But because I turned in more than 10, then I should get gold rating straight away. So then I can finish off the event, hopefully. Generally, that's how the Heavensturn event goes. It hasn't really changed much year on year, at least for the fates. The story seems to be different, but the fate seems to be exactly the same. But I like to get these done yearly anyway, for the sake of if there's any pets or achievements or anything. Okay, let's get ready to leave. Done. So you see it got gold rating. Done. So now, I'll tell you what, we're right at the entrance to Limsa, so let's just run back. There's still so many things I wanted to do in this game. Like, I wanted to farm the birds, I wanted to farm the wolves. I did at least finish all the horses in A Realm Reborn, but for Heavensward and Stormblood I've just not farmed the mounts at all, just haven't had the patience. This staircase still gives me nightmares of 1.0, it really does. 1.0 was so bad. Like forever being haunting my memory. But I feel truly that this is not the end game for MMOs. I feel like MMOs could be so much better even than this game. And that they will be. Anyway, let's talk to this guy. So welcome back, my friend. Thanks to you, this year's Heavensturn is off to a wonderful start. See for yourself. The people's concerns were allayed easily enough, and all doubts were cast aside once the mochi arrived from the pounding sites. I'm in your debt. You haven't won yet. Enough. This is not a battle to be won or lost. What is there to gain from bringing misery to these people? Their misery is a small piece to pay if the cat is to ascend to the rightful place in the heavens. If you would defy me, then you leave me no choice. Go, my furry friend, rip them to pieces. I mean, cats can be quite lazy, right? They sleep up to 14 hours a day. So, this is your ally, who would see Heaven's Earth fall into ruin. It seems to me he's rather taken with our celebration of the boar. This can't be happening. Cannot change what has been ordained by the Kami. Please, Neko, I beg of you, abandon this foolish endeavour. Then, what is to become of the cats? There's hopes and dreams left to foul like so much spoiled milk. Is this really what the Khans want? You mean your hopes and dreams? Yeah, you don't speak for anyone except yourself. Learn that lesson over and over again. My hopes and dreams? Well... after all I've done, you would still offer me solace. Everything was so much simpler before I became a Bugyo. There were no delusions of grandeur, no nefarious schemes, only my love of cats that I hoped to share with the world. Like a Bugyo, I had no idea. And anywho would refuse my love will be made to suffer the consequences. Ah, your belly is full. Good. There is much work to be done, and you will need your strength. Wait, what are you? Mark me. Come the next turn of the heavens, the masses will clamour not for the boar, but the cute, cuddly cat. Yeah. But the boar will not... be next year's totem animal. At the very least, we can take comfort in knowing that this year's celebration can proceed unimpeded, or so I hope. Should the Neko Bugyo and his feline companion return, I pray we can look to you for assistance once more. Ha 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 ha, oink. I nearly choked. That's complete. Such amazing jokes. Done. So we got the achievement, Cats and Hogs. So, short event, short and sweet. Any vendors or anything? Salvage, link shell, independent arms mender. Okay, it was, like I said, short and sweet for the new year. So anyway guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me and goodbye from Mithrie. Bye guys.